Florida Circuit Court judge has dismissed charges brought by a public advocacy group that the state is failing to meet its constitutional obligation to provide a high-quality, equitable education for all public school children. In his 29-page ruling, Judge George Reynolds III praised lawmakers for their teacher accountability model and worried that the plaintiff's challenge exceeds judiciary authority under separation of powers. The weight of the evidence shows that the state has made education a top priority, both in terms of implementation of research-based education policies and reforms, as well as education funding. Judge Reynolds agreed with the plaintiffs that there are disparities in education funding, but he argued that these disparities occur at the district level, not by the legislature. Reynolds is the same judge who recently ruled against Florida's largest teachers union when they challenged the state's voucher provision, which allows students to use public money to pay for private school tuition. Both cases are expected to be heard by the Florida Supreme Court. Florida Senate President Andy Gardner issued a statement commending the judge's decision, adding, "I'm hopeful that today's ruling will cause other groups to reevaluate their attempts to deprive tens of thousands of students with unique abilities and students from low-income families of the educational opportunities their parents have selected." Florida remains 44th nationwide in per pupil spending and 45th in teacher salaries, despite having one of the most expensive housing markets in the country. And while other states take advantage of new federal guidelines unlinking student test scores from teacher evaluations and school grades, Florida lawmakers continue to demand that teachers and schools be held accountable for the shortcomings most education researchers attribute to poverty. The plaintiffs say they're looking forward to appealing the decision. This has been From the Desk of, I'm Enrique Beloira.